हमारी एक ही दीदी हैं ये वो करके।
Discuss the elementary boilers. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we heard this word boiler, we know that boiler is something which generates steam at the required pressure and temperature. So, it varies from sizes from very small to very big one. The simplest example of boiler is a pressure cooker, which oftenly used in the kitchen. You all have seen that pressure cooker in your house, and that pressure cooker is a very simplest example of boiler. So what the boiler is a device. Sometimes it is refers to a plant because boiler have different components installed on it. The components are known as mountings and accessories. So different mountings and accessories are used with the boiler. So first we have to understand the definition of the boiler, then we will go to the types of the boiler, then we will discuss the basic types of the boiler. One is the Cochrane boiler, which is also known as the simple vertical boiler. Then we will discuss horizontal boiler, and in that case we will discuss Babcock and Wilcox boiler. So first of all, I have already told you what is a boiler. Boiler is a device which is used to produce the steam at required pressure and temperature. Sometimes it may goes to the several meters. It may be a big, huge one. You know, in super thermal power station Anpara, there is around 5 floor boiler. You know, it has a height up to 60 feet, and mountings or accessories are there for safely running of boiler and also to increase the efficiency of the boiler. So gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, first is type of the boiler, then fire tube and water tube boiler. So it depends upon the content of the tube. If there is the flue gases in the tube, it is known as the fire tube. If there is the water in the tube, it is known as the water tube. Now horizontal and vertical, it depends upon its principal axis. If the principal axis is horizontal, it is known as the horizontal boiler. If it is vertical, it is known as the vertical boiler. Then according to the type of the steam generated, that means at what pressure the steam is generated, the boiler can be classified as high pressure, medium pressure and low pressure boiler. Then according to the firing used, means which type of the fuel is which we are using. One is the wood fired, coal fired, oil fired, sometimes husk fired also. Then IBR and non-IBR boilers. IBR boilers are those boilers which are according to the Indian Boiler Regulation Act, and the small capacity boiler may be made as non-IBR, which do not follow the guidance of the Indian Boiler Regulation Act. So these are the different types to classify the boiler. So now we will discuss the simplest vertical boiler, and that boiler is known as the Cochrane boiler. Actually, this boiler is firstly designed by a company, and the company name is Cochrane. That's why this boiler is known as the Cochrane boiler. So I have told you it is a vertical boiler. It has an external cylindrical shell and a firebox. and the shell and the firebox both are hemispherical, and the hemispherical crown of the firebox is one of the advantage that it resists the intense heat, and the flue gases from the combustion chamber flow to the smoke box through a number of the smoke tubes. These tubes are generally have 62.5 millimeter external diameter, and generally they are 165 in number. A manhole is also given so that the cleaning can be done properly. At the bottom of the Cochran boiler there is a firebox, and the coal is fed through the fire hole. If the boiler is converted into the oil firing, no need of the grate is there. So this is all about the Cochran boiler. Now let us start with Babcock and Wilcox boiler. It is an horizontal boiler. Sometimes it is used as a high power generating boiler. It is a straight tube stationary type boiler, and it has a drum, that is water drum, and uptake header and downtake header. Its tubes are generally of 100 mm diameter and are connected with the uptake header and downtake header. Each row of the tube is connected with these two headers. A mud box is provided with every downtake header, and the mud which settle down is then removed. A fire brick buffle causes the hot gases to move upward and downward and again upward, so that before leaving the boiler it supplies full amount of heat to the water. The dampers are operated through the chain, so that if any smoke is settled down on the tubes can be removed. Further, you can see that there are so many tubes attached, and water continues to circulate in these tubes. Then there is a superheated, or the superheater is also connected, and which is having a large number of the steel tubes. Generally 10 tubes are there, and they have and these particularly these superheater tubes are connected one at steam box, and other is connected to the saturated steam box. There are so many devices, there are so many components attached to it. Just like you can see that there is a stop valve, there is a safety valve, there is a feed valve, there is a water level indicator to indicate the level inside the boiler, the pressure gauge which gives basically the pressure, it will indicate the pressure, at what pressure the steam is generating. So this is the Babcock and Wilcox boiler, and thank you my dear all.